It's like this weird kind of Western gatekeeping of like Asia. Dude, I miss tacos. One of the ways to kind of get acquainted with a city is kind of like you can swap out different colors or different combinations you can do. So I was like here in like 2022 when the Itaewon crowd crush happened. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Welcome back to Finding Home, the podcast where we explore the journeys of people from across the world as they go on their quest to find home. Today's guest is a live streamer, content creator, and entrepreneur. Welcome, Niru.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm happy we can make it happen.
It's good to have you.
Only took a short subway ride here.
Wow, yeah.
Super short, real quick.
How long was your journey?
It's like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
It's like an hour. It was an hour and a half.
Damn. Well, I appreciate you making the...
It's all good. It's all good. I'm happy to be here. It's all good.
Yeah, it's tough. The subway system here, especially at this time.
It's crazy because people don't they just sardine themselves. There's like no personal space.
No, it's literally, I was trying to get onto the subway to make it here on time, and I was literally late because I couldn't get on.
Yeah.
Like it was to the point where the door was like catching someone's nose.
Yeah. So this lady had her no shade to she had like her stomach almost like sliced off by the doors.
That's crazy.
I was like, they're always like, what's the meme? Like, just one more. It's like one more person.
Yeah, you have to get one more.
It's ridiculous. It's too much, but we're here, so.
Here, we made it. It's okay. But welcome to Finding Home.
Thank you.
So, this podcast is all about exploring your journey and the journeys of people that come on so we can share with the people back home what we've learned along the way, the successes, the failures, all those sorts of things, so they can then figure out kind of their own journeys, their own paths, and learn from us, learn from you. So the best place to start is from the beginning.
The beginning?
From the very beginning.
Why am I here? Why are you? Did people ask that? Why are you here?
I get that a lot, when people first meet you, it's like, why are you in Korea?
Like, why are you here?
Why are you in my country?
Not because they want you gone, because they're just like, why are you here?
Sometimes it might be.
No, it's not. It's rarely ever.
Yeah, give us a rundown of so obviously you're from the US.
Yeah, from Houston, Texas. So I had come here once in 2019, I guess before the world ended at the time. But for a few days, I had my Korean American friend kind of show me around a bit. So we were in Seoul most of the time. We went to Busan for a day. That was a whole we almost missed the train to Busan. Yeah. But it was fun. It was it was easy to get around. The food was good. The weather at the time seemed chill. So I kind of liked it. It was always in the back of my head. It's maybe I'd come back here. But then COVID hit. And then at the tail end of COVID, maybe 2021, at the end of it, I was maybe I'll just cause all the I'm doing the audition. I was doing the audition thing in LA at the time. So you always have to be available all the time.
Wow. Okay.
And be off book for 12 pages for the next morning. But COVID happened, all that stuff went virtual. So all the castings were virtual. I think things kind of calmed down a little bit. And I went back home to Houston for a bit, just chill with my family because people were just not going outside. And I was thinking, well, if the castings are virtual and stuff, can I just do this anywhere or something? So I always figured if everything slowed down, maybe I could try something new. So I figured, I was watching K-dramas and before it was cool, before everyone else.
Before it was cool.
I was watching before everybody else.
Okay, allegedly.
But I was a big fan of Korean movies. I love there's a movie called Ajashi, what's it called? He's he's like John Wick.
Okay.
It's the John Wick. It's the Korean John Wick.
Okay.
But it was so sick. But I've always loved Korean cinema. I was maybe I'll just try sometimes they have English language speakers on things and usually they're Russian trying to be American and it's
oh, so you wanted to come here to do acting?
I figured I would come here, I would do the virtual audition thing for LA stuff when they need me and that maybe I can help fix the whole there weren't many the quasi-American thing that was going on at the time. Maybe if they need me, I'll be here for that. So I got I came here, I found an agency to sponsor my visa. You have to come you have to get certain visas for certain jobs you want to do.
Of course.
So I found an agency, and then what'd I do after that? I found an agency. I had to go back, then come back again. But it was chill. You found a spot. The weird thing about when you move here is there are 3 things you need. You need a bank account, housing, and a cell phone. But in order to get any one of the things, you need the other thing.
Yeah.
So you go to the bank, like, what's your phone number? You go to the house, like, what's your bank account? You're just like,
Stuck. Like
you're stuck.
first 3 months here, I remember when I first came as well, like I was like, I'm an alien. Like it's called an alien registration card that you need to
Literally.
obviously do everything. But I literally felt like an alien. I was like, bro, I can't even order Uber Eats. Like
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole other thing. I don't know the name in Korean, but even Koreans hate it. The like the verification.
yeah.
They want your social security like number. If you want to order like toilet paper.
Like your date of birth, like
Every time.
number, your address,
Every time.
toilet paper, like you said.
I'm like,
Yeah. It's a lot.
imagine putting your social like for like, ordering like that DoorDash or some shit. It's
You're
like,
getting KFC, but we need everything about you
need
to make sure
everything.
that you.
and they like do like different like levels of verification. Like, I'm just ordering chicken.
Yeah, but that is the hard part, I guess, about coming here is that like you have to get through those steps.
It was hard doing that kind of stuff. It was almost easier getting the visa. It was hard kind of like getting all the other stuff together. But it came together, and while I was here, I kind of got inspiration for a brand that I started. It's a headphone case brand. I have some examples.
Please show us.
It's called Qlix, Qlix. It's a headphone case brand. I had the idea like at the time on the subway, a lot of people had like AirPods Max headphones, but they always look kind of like empty to me. So I was like, what's a cool way to maybe like customize it? And I'm from Houston, and like we're known for like grills culture and stuff like that. So I figured like maybe it's like you could think of it like maybe like a grills for your your headphones or something like that. But the whole idea is like, they're just like interchangeable like frame cases. I make them in Korea. I found a manufacturer in Korea, which is like a really cool thing. Yeah, this is the other thing. And you can basically you can swap out different colors, the different combinations you can do. Next year, I'm hoping to do some like collaborations with some like well-known IPs, hopefully. So, inshallah.
Inshallah. That's the big thing. Inshallah.
Inshallah it works. But like this is basically the
Yes, make sure you check that out.
gist of it. But yeah, so I'm doing that too. I found a manufacturer here who's pretty chill. They take a lot of meetings with me, like over like the minutia of stuff. Like if there's like paint that I don't like or whatever, they're super like they're just like real friendly and easy to talk to.
How was it like actually finding them in the first place?
I emailed a whole bunch of people. A few responded. I saw this one place that was doing like prototyping, and they're really good. So I met with them, and they were chill. They spoke English, so it was fine. I was trying to like start something in the U.S., but it's tough when you're trying to find a manufacturer in the U.S. A lot of people don't want to like answer you.
Really?
I don't know.
I always thought it's like the land of opportunity like over there.
I think there's a pretty solid like gate of money you need to just kind of like get past to do kind of almost any venture. But maybe I'm just coping.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just a bad
Bad example.
maybe I'm a bad entrepreneur or whatever. But it was tough because like no one was taking calls and stuff, and like in the US, I was like the first person I emailed in Korea, like they got back to me. So there's like, one of the things I like about here is like there's like a hunger to kind of collaborate and like try new things. People are like very like open-minded. In the American
In the Hongdae. Yeah.
in the not the Hongdae boy type of open-minded. Open-minded the way it used to be. But like, yeah, they'll just like consider working with different people. It's pretty chill. So like that's what I do here, and like mostly like shoots when they need me, commercials or TV stuff. Whenever they, there aren't enough Russians to like be Americans, they give me a call.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. Like that sounds like you came here with like one thing in mind, and it led to lots of other opportunities.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of like that's the beauty of it, I guess.
That's kind of it. Yeah, like my parents like you just go there and see what sticks. You never really know.
That's true.
So there are kind of like multiple ways to do like creative things. Obviously you can, you don't have to wait for like an agency in LA to give you like the break of a lifetime. You could like do like live streaming. You could do other stuff, TikToks or whatever. And you can. The best thing for me, I think, as an artist or whatever, is like to just always be practicing or always be doing the thing that you like doing. You don't have to like wait for permission. Like if you wait for permission, you're like it's gonna take a while.
It'll take forever.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's why I'm here. I try to distill that somehow when people ask me.
Yeah. What do you say? Like if someone in the street's like, oh, what do you do here?
I said I watch some K-dramas. There's a lot like Russians in it, and I don't really I'm seem like I don't like Russian. No. Just okay. Oh damn. I've met Russians. They're great.
Russians are.
They're chill. They're chill. But like it seems like I usually be like there's a lot of like English speaking actors and stuff like in stuff, and they don't seem to be that
Like native speakers.
Yeah, it just seems to be a little awkward. And they're like, yeah, the like, Koreans, because like when you have like, I think the most obvious example is like the Squid Game, like last episode of like, I think like the first season at least. I didn't watch the second one, but there's like Koreans can tell like when they can tell when a performance is kind of like weird.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I don't want to shit on people. I don't want to do too much shade. But anyway, I just tell people like I'm trying to like, you know.
You saw an opportunity.
Saw opportunity. Yeah, I'm trying to be the solution. That's what.
There you go. Okay, so you
That's
came
what I try
here.
to say.
You came here because you saw a gap in the market.
Sure.
As
Exactly.
American-
Well said. That doesn't alienate any country or people. That's a better way of putting it.
But this is why I'm seen as Switzerland back home.
Exactly. This is why it's your show.
Yeah. Welcome.
Like, people would just hate me if I just open my mouth.
Just every episode you get cancelled by a different country. You just get blacklisted.
No, literally, like, bro, I don't have anything against Russians at all.
Yeah, no, it's okay. But I get entirely what you mean, because I think even I've done a couple of shoots here since I've been here, a couple of acting gigs and things like that, and you do find that like they want foreigners in things.
Yeah.
But a lot of the foreigners here are from like Central Asia or are from different places in Europe.
Yeah.
And they do like the American.
They kind of have to put into that role sometimes.
Exactly. It's like you're filling like the shape of a square with a triangle.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm just like it's something. It's like keeping the muscle working. Just like, you know, I like acting. I like performing. So that's like one kind of like route to do it. Live streaming. I think people don't. I think people should know at this point that people are like think like all like the popular live streamers are always like thinking things through, planning things out. Like it's a show. It's like it's entertainment.
Yeah.
I think that's what's cool about it. But yeah, I've been doing that.
I think that is one thing that's missed, you know, like when you look at people like Speed or Kaisenat or anyone like that, people think it's just a guy with a camera, and it started
It's not. You think it's that, then it's not.
Started with that, and like when they were just like messing around in their bedrooms. But at the scale they're at now, the production behind there, like everything is planned out. Everything is planned, like the whole like Ronaldo obsession, that is all planned out. Like it's just people don't realize it, but like you said, you're working the muscle and you're just being active.
Yeah, basically.
I think motion is important. People forget sometimes that doing something is better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like my dad always said to me, like whenever I was like younger or like kind of like a teenager and I wanted to work out or I was like being lazy, he's like, just do 20 minutes of push-ups, because 20 minutes of something is better than 0 minutes of nothing.
Yeah, the hardest thing to do is like to start it.
Exactly, but once you start, then you end up doing 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then you're done, and then you've done it anyway. So that's the mentality. You always gotta just keep doing things, keep moving forwards.
Don't wait for permission.
I like that.
But don't. Someone's gonna be like, I'm in jail now. Like don't. You know.
Ask for forgiveness, not for permission.
It's something like that.
We're now gonna move into a little bit of a game. This is a segment. I'm gonna get my phone out for this. Okay, this game is called Home or Away. The way it works.
I'm gonna lose.
No, you're gonna win this. Okay. We know. It's an easy game. Okay. There's no winning.
I'll find a way to lose it. I'll find a way.
I'm gonna say a topic or a category or something, and then you're just gonna say who does it better, Korea or home. Simple as that. Home or away. So it's now US versus Korea.
Home or away? Okay.
Home or away. So we're gonna start easy. Hopefully it's easy. It might not be easy. Okay. I'll start with what I think is easy.
I respond with home or away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Home is
my home.
Yeah, US.
Away is Korea. Got it.
Unless you want Korea to be your home. No, we can get into that in a minute. We'll get into that in a minute. Maybe this is his new home. Stay tuned. Okay, let's go. For the first one. Okay. First category, food.
Home.
Yeah? Well, that was so quick.
No.
That was so quick.
I miss tacos.
Okay.
I miss tacos. I lived in LA for a few years. I miss tacos.
Well, there's no tacos here.
It's so hard to find like tacos.
Why did I say tacos? It's tacos.
Taco?
Yeah, it's a taco. Anyway, I think I've had good tacos here.
There's
a good spot in Mulle.
Look, my standard is like Leo's Taco Truck in LA, which is kind of like a basic thing. Everyone's like, that's the only place. But anyway, it's good. It's decent. I like Al Pastor. They put like a little pineapple on it and shit like that. I can't find that here because like people sometimes use flour tortillas here, and that's more of a Tex-Mex thing. So it's kind of like weird. So it's kind of hard to find like a good like Al Pastor taco or asada taco or something like that.
That's true, to be fair.
But
yeah.
And tacos, by the way, should only be like no more than $2. If a place is charging you $6.
That's a good point. The tacos here are expensive.
Yeah.
I will go out to buy tacos and I was paying like 14,000 won.
For like one, for
like two
for
tacos.
two?
Yeah.
That's
Or
crazy.
like 3 sometimes.
No, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
That's too
But I
much.
guess it's because it's different. Like Western food here gets like a premium in price,
Yeah,
and it's always sweet or something.
it's always like there's always sugar in it.
They love sugar.
I had fries here with they surprise you with like powdered sugar on it. Like, doesn't say it in the description at all.
It's actually churros you're eating. It's not fries, but wow. Okay, so food, home wins.
Home, yeah, home for sure, yeah.
Next up,
I like Korean food though, but you know.
yeah. I mean, Korea has good Korean food.
I like it's not to, you know, derail your game, but I think it's like so I'm like half Persian.
Okay.
It's like one of those things where like if you go out for like gourmet sabzi or like teme or whatever, your mom is always gonna make it better than what you get in like the restaurant. That's kind of how I feel about Korean food a little bit sometimes. I feel like it's just better like at home or something like that.
Well, like so if someone makes it like homemade,
Yeah, home. It might be a bit like than a restaurant. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Maybe it's just I don't know.
I guess. I feel like for me at least, like obviously I haven't been able to eat much Korean food because being Muslim, the dietary.
Oh
requirement
yeah.
finesses
They
you.
put those. Oh, that's
There's just alcohol in the thing, or there's just pork.
Or is pork in
there.
it?
Like I'm eating.
There's pork in something that doesn't even need it.
Bro, I'm eating Ritz crackers. I found out there's pork.
There's pork in it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they use it. Is it like a what's it called?
Emulsifier or something, or binder. Yeah, exactly.
But it's in everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've had good Korean food here. Like at the barbecue, obviously, you can't really go wrong with barbecue.
Yeah. No, that's great. That stuff is good.
Barbecue's great.
Yeah.
Stews are
The
good.
stews are good. That kind of stuff.
Like you said, I think food, like the food scene, even in London compared to Seoul, I think the food scene in London is way better. Way more diverse, more options, flavor profile is better, but don't hate the player, hate the game.
Was it what do they call it? A footy scran?
Oh, what?
I saw a
Scran?
TikTok
Scran
where
means food, yeah. Like a good scran.
okay,
is a good
we're
meal.
not gonna get into why that's called that. But anyway, have you seen the TikToks where people like post like
Nah.
their footy scran? I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. I'm not British.
Okay.
But they'll put the craziest anyway. Like the craziest food, and it's like people are like commenting. Y'all know it's not the war anymore. Like you'll know it's like you can like add spices to stuff.
It's because most of the food in the UK is like not seasoned. That's the issue. Like British food. I'm not talking about British food compared to Korean
What's the
food.
thing with
I'm
like
talking
the
about London
beans?
food.
What's the thing? It's like a pie and beans or something.
Yeah, like you just have a pie and you have it like mashed potato and beans.
Why though?
It just makes sense. Like the thing is, it looks nasty until you try it. Like even like okay, this is gonna sound disgusting, but sausages, baked beans, and mash is like cooked like a casserole, like a like a lasagna. It's so good. As a comfort meal, it's so good, but like it's not seasoned with anything. It's just got like salt and black pepper. When you try it, we'll come back. Bring you back to try it.
Looking forward.
It's grand. Anyway, back to the game. Derailing my entire game right here. Next topic is things to do, like activities.
Okay. Oh, home is my home. Away.
Away. You're really getting this game.
I got it.
You got it.
Away for sure. There's so much like stuff to do, like activities and stuff. It's like walkable. The metro system is easy. It's like the best labeled metro system like ever.
That's true.
Except for line 1.
I hate line 1.
Fuck line 1. I mean that with all my heart. Fuck line 1. Honestly.
Explain
I've
why.
missed
For the people.
so many fucking stations. so much of the time. You have to wait. So it's like the line 1 stuff. I can read Korean at the very least, but it's just like the wording's weird. Sometimes a train is there and it says that this train is arriving, and you think it's the next train, but it's actually the train that's right there in front of you. And then also, if you don't look at like the Naver time for when your train is departing on the platform, you can't just take any train on line 1. No, you have to wait for your exact time because each train on the platform is a different train.
I've been bumping trains.
Each train is a different one.
Mm.
It's a universal, like, it's terrible.
Wow.
It's awful.
But lines 2 to 9, we love you.
Fuck line 1. Fuck line 1. I hate it.
But in terms of activities.
Activities, it's so easy to get around. It's walkable. I'm from Houston, so you can't walk anywhere
Yeah.
at all. It's like parking lots. You can walk like 20 minutes. It's more parking lot. You walk 20 more minutes, just anywhere. Anywhere. Fiesta, Walmart.
Wow. You're just going shopping. The only reason you leave your house is to go to a supermarket.
The hot spots in Houston, Texas.
Walmart and the shooting range.
Costco, the shooting range. But it's just way more like they love like cute cafes here and stuff. There's a lot like these are cute shit, which is like I like some cute shit.
You have to appreciate it.
I like some cute shit.
To a cat cafe. Yeah. I'll take some pictures.
Cafe, cat cafe, meerkat cafe. Lots of malls. The malls are nice and sick. Like Latte World, a whole bunch of like different things. They have like screenings sometimes, pop-ups, museums. There's always like something. There's always something to do. It was all like it's kind of like New York a bit in that respect. So I kind of like that in terms of activities.
Yeah, I think, and the stuff here as well is kind of different as well, like baseball ranges or like dart places.
Yeah, they got like batting cages and they got everything.
Anything you could want, you can find.
You can go shooting here.
Really?
Like real guns. I've never been, but like you can.
Might have to go check it out.
I think they like chain up the guns or something like that.
Okay.
They would never do that in Texas, by the way, because all the people watching, they can't wait for you to like fuck. They can't wait for you to like
try
move the gun like off range or something. They're ready and waiting. They want a legal kill.
That's outrageous. That's a crazy statement.
American culture.
Welcome to home.
American.
Okay, so fair enough. I think that's true. Korea has a lot to do, even compared to places like London. There's so much to do here. Okay, next up we've got people. I know it's very vague, but like we're talking here like friendships, relationships. Where's better? Home or away? Home. Run us through why.
I don't think Koreans are like not friendly. It's a lot of people kind of like say that people are cold here, and that's not the experience. I don't feel that way at all. Just people generally, people are different. Like there's like Texans, how Texans act, New Yorkers act, whatever. I think Americans are generally just outwardly friendlier. They might have crazy fucking political opinions, but they'll be nice to you. Especially like the South, they'll be like nice. Again, might have some crazy shit they're saying at the dinner. At the back of it, but like there's like some amount of like, and there's also hospitality here too. So, but I think it's more like it's what I'm used to maybe. I kind of like the different. I mean, like maybe not LA people as much, but like even like New Yorkers, like I think they're known for being grumpy. I like that personally. I like when people like just like you never have to guess how someone's feeling.
Just know them.
They just know.
In a bad mood. Don't piss them off straight away.
And then Texans are pretty friendly, but you know.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think, like you said here,
it's hard to choose one. It's hard to choose one.
That's true. We can tie it.
I think it should be a tie because like it's really not like what people say. It's like a lot of people like make videos like, oh, you have to do this on the subway. You can't talk. It's like it's not that fucking serious.
Yeah, that's one thing I've seen online as well. Is like a lot of hate on like just like strangers and interactions with strangers. Like people saying they get like bad, like dirty looks or like they get bumped all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't actually had that experience.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say my experience is everyone's experience, but like I do get people bumping into me all the time, but it's like because of just a lack of spatial awareness. That's not like they're your fucking ops, you know what I mean? But it's like more of a lack of like awareness, like alertness. But people aren't like, I think people like try to scare other people when they come here. I don't know. There's like this weird kind of Western gatekeeping of like Asia and how like, oh, you have to do things a certain way or they're gonna fucking implode. It's like, no, it's fine. Like the Japanese lady who hands you something, if you take it with one hand, she's not gonna melt. It's gonna be fine. She's gonna be chill. You can talk on the subway. Koreans talk on the subway.
You know, that's one thing. That's like, they're like myths. We need to do like a Mythbusters.
I really wish people would do that.
We need to do a Mythbusters series because like talking on the metro, everyone said like if I did that, I'm getting like arrested, deported. Like everyone's on my case. I've been on like phone calls and stuff. As long as you're not like shouting, no one actually cares. Like just be respectful. Like anyone.
I've had Koreans be loud. But like what what am I gonna do? I don't.
You're just following the custom. Yeah. I feel like it's like there's definitely like some like false media online, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, I think, and it gets in the way of people like wanting to come here just to experience something. Don't come here like worried about like the rules that you're not gonna, there's like a universal idea of like respect and decency. You're gonna be good. If you have some amount of home training, you're gonna be fine. Like just, you're not gonna run into like problems with anybody. Like, so it's weird to act like, a lot of people act like they're just, I mean, there is like, you know, a strict work culture. Sometimes people can maybe feel a little bit more rigid, but like, Koreans have been friendly as hell. They've been chill as hell. They'll you know, if you don't know where to go, they'll help you. I was just looking clueless one day because I couldn't decide. I don't know what was happening. But someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, are you lost?" Like people are just like nice and like helpful.
Yeah, I think like because there's not that many foreigners out here, a couple of them have a bad experience, and then that's suddenly the standard.
Maybe, yeah. There's also like an American privilege aspect to it because like if you're from America, they're gonna like you, like which is like fine, but like. Do you know what I mean? I know that like, for example, if you're from the Philippines, you're from like some other Southeast Asian countries. I know I've heard stories and people not always getting the best treatment all the time. You know, so it's like it's very much like, I mean, it's a me thing. I'm also a man. I'm not having people like maybe try me as much. So like I'm not here to like invalidate anyone's experience, but like generally speaking, people are pretty cool. They're nice. And like if you ever want to travel, just go. Don't like worry about the rules you might break. It's fine. They're not babies. Like really, like don't infantilize them.
And even if you do break a rule, people, and if it is that bad, people will just correct you.
Yeah. People know you're not from. They'll look at you and be like, oh, they're not from here.
So let me help them. Like people aren't good, and even if they do like give you a dirty look, like just keep it stepping. Like just go about your day.
Fine. I think it's those people that want to come here and like fit in or something.
They want to come here and then suddenly be Korean.
There's sometimes people like do like interviews where they're like, no matter what you do, you'll never be considered Korean. It's like, why would I need to be? Like, I don't have to fit in perfectly.
I think people do want to come and they want to like you say, they want to fit in. They want to be Korean. They want to be able to like, because they romanticize the culture in their head.
Yeah.
Because of K-dramas and things like that. So they want to come and just like have the perfect Korean experience.
I guess so.
But it doesn't really exist.
No, it doesn't exist.
Because everyone's experience is different and unique to themselves. So just take the step and go on the adventure and see what happens.
For sure.
That's the best thing to do. Because then you end up with random stuff happening. Starting businesses or starting a podcast. Like things happen. Let's go on to the final topic now. So who won? It was tied, right?
Was there any more of the home away stuff?
Home away. That was tied. That was the same one. People.
The people was tied? Okay. People's tied.
Okay. Final one we're going to go on to is nightlife. Because some people want to know about nightlife. I don't know if you can touch on that. Compare home and away.
Away, I think. Away, yeah. There's less of like a main character thing out here. Like people.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, when you go to LA, everyone kind of wants to be seen and also not want to be seen. It's a very weird kind of like push and pull thing going on there. Like here, I think people are just like, people are so like drinking is an escape. So people, I think sometimes people might get a little bit too like, there's a different kind of personality that comes out sometimes. I think Koreans have told me like when people drink, maybe it's like, you never know what they're gonna act like or something like that. But what I mean to say is I think people kind of maybe let loose a little bit more and are less focused on like how they're looking or coming across. I think in the US at least, in my opinion, and I don't drink, but like, I go to bars sometimes with friends and things like that. But everyone in like LA just like wants like look so fucking cool.
And act nonchalant and all that.
Act nonchalant, but also want to be seen as nonchalant. So how nonchalant are you if you want to be seen as nonchalant? Like it's a thing, but here it's like that's not a thing that exists exactly, not really.
So I do think I've noticed a difference between the females and the males here.
Really,
I think like you said, like what you're describing, where people let loose and they're going out to have a nice time.
Yeah.
I feel like the females here are more like that, but a lot of the guys I've seen here, they're trying to show off, they're trying to stunt. Yeah, maybe it's around foreigners.
Maybe like the Hongdae boy kind of thing. Maybe. I mean, I think guys, no matter where you're gonna go in the world, are gonna
That's true. They're always trying to
always be hunting or some shit. But I think it's fun here. It's more relaxed. Again, I don't think it's as intimidating a city as like New York or Tokyo, for example. So there's like, things aren't too serious when you're out. It's not too serious. In LA, it feels a little bit too serious. People are just like really focused on how they're looking, or like just other places like in New York and stuff like that. In my experience, at least, I think people are a little bit interestingly chill. Yeah. You don't really think people are chill, but they are. I think so.
So, Korea wins, away wins.
Oh shit! Is that what the tally said?
Tally? No, I was saying for nightlife.
Oh yeah.
For nightlife, away wins.
Yeah, I might as well check the score.
The score will be on the screen. You guys know who won, but just for us. Food was home, activities was away, people was tied, and the nightlife was away. So it's 2-1.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Korea wins.
Time to marry Korean and become...
Is this your new home? Let's think back. Like we said earlier, this is the time where we asked, is Korea home?
For me personally, because I've moved around a lot, like for college and things and lived in different like cities, I think... in the back of my head, I've always been looking for ways to make wherever I am home somehow. It used to be when I was like a film photography nerd. I still do that, but like one of the ways to kind of get acquainted with a city is kind of like just like photography. I found that kind of like interesting way to just learn about the city, get acquainted with just like how things look and where things are and that kind of stuff. So in the US a lot when I was moving around, I always had my camera with me. And I felt like I was able to kind of make it home no matter where I was, no matter like the vibe of the city. But I think Korea is a home for sure. I mean, when I'm in the US, I miss it. I miss it because you're in Houston, you gotta walk or drive you can't walk, you gotta drive everywhere.
You got to drive to the Walmart.
Or I gotta drive to the Costco. Takes 30 minutes in a car.
Yeah, 30 minutes here, you can get across the city.
Exactly. So I think it's a home of sorts for sure. I have friends here. I mean, it's possible. I think people say it's hard to make friends. I think, you just gotta talk to people.
That's true. I think it's hard to make friends anywhere you are.
I think anywhere. I've never felt like it's harder here to make friends than in the US. You just gotta like find your people. Yeah, you gotta like use people to find other people, but not really. But not like like you'll meet people through people.
Yeah, exactly.
I could see it as being a home for sure. It did win the game.
It did. So I think it is
I think
home.
now I have to I have no choice basically.
So, welcome to Korea. Even though you've been here longer than me, welcome.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to touch on as well. In the process of obviously traveling, living abroad, we can have some experiences which like really stand out to us. What would you say is like one of those like most memorable or like the craziest experiences you've had since like traveling here, for example?
Since like the crazy experience here.
Yeah.
How like heavy do you want it to be?
Be as honest as you want.
I mean, I have like a good experience of again like not knowing which like the difference between like Incheon and Gimpo and like the airports and like having someone like literally like take me by hand and like go on the train and like take me there. Yeah.
That's nice.
People will like show you around and like if you like I said like if you're lost, people are always gonna help you. So
just be careful they're not in a cult.
That wasn't nice.
Yeah,
just
be careful.
be careful. Like someone's like if people come up to I think it's if you need help, go up to someone. I think if sometimes when people come up to you, it's like
you have to be cautious.
They want to like they want to like cultify you or some shit. That's a thing out here.
Yeah, that is one of like the things that I thought was a myth that actually isn't a myth.
Yeah.
Like there are people like I remember I was on the train a couple of weeks back. Sorry to cut you off in your story, but a couple of weeks back I was on the train. My parents were visiting, and they were just talking to my parents like in like broken English, and I spoke a little bit of Korean, and they're like, "Oh, you speak Korean?" So they started speaking to me in Korean, and then they didn't answer my phone, my Kakao, because like they were getting off the train and they wanted to like give me like something like say thank you. Or, I don't even know what it was. It was they gave me like a business card, and they said they wanted to like stay in contact with me. I was like, oh, that's sweet. It's like an old lady with her mom. Like she was like 50 and her mom was like 70. So I was like, these are some old like nice ladies. Turns out they were trying to bring me in the church. They were trying to get me in the church.
I had like the same thing happen. They were asking like, oh, where are you from? People ask where you're from all the time, and it's like, oh, America, whatever. How's it? And then she started asking me like, so about this current political climate, what do you see? Is like, I was like, you want me to like get into it now? Like, I mean, I said whatever I said, and she's like, no, I think the answer is God. And I was like, oh, she got me.
She got you right there.
Got me. Didn't know until you know.
I felt so stupid. I was like, I'm so good at reading people. She's just.
I think I'm so good at reading people, and then they'll get you.
That was the one time I got found.
I think they perfected the art of like the approach or something like that. I think I'm I think I'm like good at reading people, but then they'll just it'll hit you like, damn, you really got.
You'll be ordering food from them, and then like underneath your napkin is a leaflet. Like, come to our church.
Has that ever happened to you? I did get like a pamphlet. They have like the pamphlets in English sometimes. Yeah.
They love to hand those out
to get you.
I'll read it. Like, I'm open to learning about other religions, but
those experiences happen all the time. Yeah. I have a heavier story, but I don't know if it's like
we can go into it
a little bit. We don't have to.
Let's go into a little bit. Like I think it's important to kind of touch on like the realities of it and not really hide away from things.
Yeah.
This is like a discretion if you guys don't like heavy subjects. Maybe turn off now. Let's skip it.
So I was like here in like 2022, October 2022, and that's when the Itaewon crowd crush happened. I think it was 2022. And that was just like that was a very just weird day for me because I was with a friend, and it was like an hour before I guess what eventually took place would take place. We were in that kind of like not the main road, but like the back where all the clubs are. Okay. And it was like an hour before I guess things went down, and like it was like getting like crowded. It was getting like really crowded. There was like a kid in front of me and his mom, and like both of them were kind of small. And I was like having to kind of like keep people like from like falling on them. There were some people who were like playing around. Not everyone. It was like some people were like kind of playing around, pushing people a little bit. It was weird. It was weird. And like it's a little dark, but like I'll never like forget like ever that like there was one store owner. I'm not gonna say the name of it. It's not even there anymore. But I'll never forget like how he had like a plant pot, like a huge like one of the heavy ones, and was like blocking the entrance to like his bar so no one could like go in there.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck. And I had to like hand my credit card like over a bunch of like squeezed people. This is like before it happened, like an hour before it happened. I remember like reaching over like 3 or 4 people, giving this guy my credit card, him charging me 20,000, and then being able to go into the bar and waiting for the crowd to go down.
Wow. So it's like pay entry, just like.
Yeah. And it eventually went down, and like I did a circuit around it. I was going to leave at like Noksapyeong station. That's when I saw like 2 people on the ground. And like that was like, I was like, and at the time I was like, because it's like Halloween, it's like a whole bunch of people out, you think maybe they took something bad or something. And then people like doing CPR, and I was like, well, I mean, it's more than just taking something bad, because like obviously they're not breathing, they wouldn't be doing that otherwise. And there's like only so much like rubbernecking you can do. I'm not like trained to, but there were already like first responders there, and I was like, it was weird. People were like on Twitter trying to figure out what's going on. And then I left with my friends. We were walking like, I guess it's like west. And just like as we kept walking, just more and more ambulances, like 2, 3, 4, 5. It just kept out, and we're just like, what the fuck is happening? And then like you see in the news what happens later. But like, that's the craziest thing. I mean, it's not like it's not a fun experience, but it's like, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. It's just like one of those things. I think at that point I was like, I had a moment where I was a little disillusioned. I was like, why am I here? Like, why? Like, that's just wild.
Yeah, I think that definitely happens. And like, obviously, I wasn't there, so I only saw it online. Yeah. But just having like going there off like and having been in that environment in the actual alleyway where it happened, I'm like, how do they not see this happening?
Yeah,
how do they not plan for this?
I mean, apparently they gotten like 9 or 119 or whatever, but they've gotten like emergency calls before things were getting too bad. So people were noticing and saying something. I don't know what was going on really. But it's one of those things where, again, it's like, it's kind of like a personal space thing that people are used to kind of crowding on subways and that kind of stuff. So like people are used to kind of like being real close to each other.
So you don't really realize it's happening.
I guess by the time you realize something's happening, you can't really like move or something. But it's like, that was the craziest thing for sure. I hope to never see anything like that happen again. Yeah, it did make me think like, would something like that happen in the US? I don't know if something like that would happen. I mean, the most recent one was like the Travis Scott thing, where like, I think it was like maybe 10 or so people passed. But like here, it's like over like 100. Like,
it was insane.
And I'm like, how does that happen? I don't. It's very strange.
Having like lived that and gone through that, it connects you in a deeper way. I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Like maybe that's why I guess like you said, you were like, what am I doing here? Like, am I really here? Like you feel like you're
but then I mean, it's easy to like remember like all the bad experiences, and that's a blue moon kind of, that's a very specific like event. But it's easy to remember like bad experiences anywhere you go or wherever you travel. But like, you have to also remember the good ones. And there's been so many, like an overwhelming amount of good interactions I've had with people, just helping me out, being kind, just being curious. And so like it outweighs it for sure. Not everyone is like answerable to that. There's a thing in Korea. I think when things happen in Korea, like someone like crashes out on the subway or something, something happens, Koreans feel like they have to save face by like apologizing for that person. And it's like, I almost want to tell them like, it's not your responsibility. You don't have to, you didn't do that. It's like not your thing. Like,
But again, that's in the custom, that's in the culture. So like, like the honor thing, like we're a community, we're a society.
Yeah, and kind of wanting to make sure foreigners have like the best like view or like experience. But it's like, it's not anyone's responsibility to roll out the red carpet for like, for foreigners or whatever. There's no need to feel sorry for that. So, you know, it happened. You know, we can go into like, who's at fault? I have my own opinions, like, you know, what's at fault and stuff like that. But the overwhelming number of like experiences I've had here have been great.
Exactly. Wow. I mean, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, sorry, like I don't know if it's too heavy.
I think it's important, like I said, to be able to go into deeper topics, have those conversations, and like those are the realities. Like stuff like that can happen.
It's a rare occurrence. Just always be, the thing is like just be alert wherever you are. You know, there are things that happen. There's like a crazy event that happened like in Thailand. I think some like spiked stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. You just have to be alert.
Yeah. Anywhere you are, like you have to be alert.
you are.
Yeah. Just always be locked in and focus on your surroundings. Don't get too lost in the moment, and then you can just about being responsible for yourself.
Quick, another game.
Okay, let's go back to the game. We'll do one more round of the game.
Is there do you have more game questions?
So I have one more game question, a couple more game questions. We'll run one more of these just to like lighten the mood, and then we'll wrap things up. Welcome back to part 2 of Home and Away, second segment in the same show. This will be interesting. Let's talk about the entrepreneurial environment, like startup culture in Korea versus US.
I think it's like, from what I've like experienced here, there's like people are very open and they want to like collaborate with you and meet you and know your story. And they want to do business with you. I mean, I think one of the impressive things that's been happening the past like decades, that it's just become such a global kind of culture. So there's that hunger that's here to kind of like, I guess, like I said, like collaborate and work with different people. It's part of that pride too. I mean, people like, Korean cars are super popular in America. Used to be Japanese cars were like the most popular. But I've found it's fairly simple to, not simple, but like the hunger and desire is there to meet new people. And if you have an idea here and you want to explore something, you're going to find someone to like help you out with it or try it out. In my experience, it's been in many ways easier to do stuff here than back home sometimes.
That makes it 3-1.
Oh shit. I gotta become a permanent resident now.
I think so. But before we end it, share some wisdom. Anyone that is struggling to find a home or feels lost in life or is looking for a direction or something, what is the best advice you can give from your own experience on how you can find your home?
I think it ties into like doing what you love without waiting for permission so much. If it's like painting or photography or whatever, or just like food review, whatever it is, I think do that thing wherever you are as much as you can without waiting for someone to give you the green light to do it. I think if you're doing that, no matter where you are, I think you'll find home there. Obviously, be in a place where people are friendly and like you like the food and stuff. And don't be afraid to try different experiences. I mean, if you're traveling, you already like give one step across the threshold, trying something new. Just like,
Go all in.
yeah, for sure. Try some. You never know what's gonna hit, and like there are multiple routes to even like your traditional idea of success. There might be another way there, or you might find a whole different like type of success that you might find more fulfilling than the one that you had glorified before. So don't be afraid to try some new things, and yeah.
I like it. Take risks. Don't ask for permission. Well, thank you guys. That's another episode done here at Finding Home. If you enjoyed, make sure obviously you like, you subscribe, you comment, you share this. Follow us on all the socials that will be up
Every platform, follow him. Every channel, every account, follow him right now.
Thank you very much. And the same goes over here to Niru. I'll pop his socials and the socials to the company as well. You guys can check out the Qlix. And pick up some for Christmas maybe, or Thanksgiving, or Eid. It's a bit early for Eid, but way too early for Eid. But that's like maybe like March, you can buy it in advance, But yeah, thank you for being here today.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Cut. How long was that?
Felt long.